NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert! Let's go!
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Cowboy 80! Back! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Dragon 6, Warrior 70.
Now Smith. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. That's quickly out to Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Okay,
looking
ready?
to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 back, Buffalo 8, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This goes out wide from Nixon. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 4 yards out. And the Rams are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Short one here, caught by McBride. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You talk about this Rams defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
79 Broncos, 70 Reds, top 6.
Smith now to throw. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Dragon 60, Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18. Let go.
They snap it to Smith. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
60 bicep.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. These two teams, remember, met in Inglewood earlier in the year with the Rams coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. 20, 5, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson, 47 yards. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Come on. 19 Lions. Cougar. Ready, go.
Out of the gun, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Now it's Smith. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Warriors 70.
Here's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. Gonna look deep for Wilson. That is incomplete. The Cardinals had a woeful 2-9 on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking to go 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Smith going to move him around.
Trap 60, trap 60. Dragons, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go street. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here we go. Set 18, run. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On fourth down, Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Mustang 19, 79 Broncos. Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Mixon will try the right side. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Check smash, check smash. Cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a ball caught. It's Rice. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Rams.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Rashee Rice, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Smith. That is caught downfield by Harrison. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. A couple couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Rashee Rice with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Smith. Under pressure, and they got to it again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 3rd down and very long.
79 Broncos. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Mustang.
Back to throw, Smith. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
There on the coverage.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 19. 19 Charger. 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That one caught by Rice. And they have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
19, 18, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18. Dragon 6, trap 50, 19 tight, 70 raises, 70 raises, go!
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Back to throw again. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together for Crescienzo, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animating. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Cup 19, Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bison, 60. Ready,
to throw is Smith. And he slings one that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
And now Smith going to change the play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 18, 5, trap 50, trap, Dragon 60.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Byron Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
18, 65, 19 Lions.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Come on. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. 1 second, all that remains.
Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready,
The final shot here before break. Smith. This one deep for Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Again, it's Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion, the tight end. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now Smith. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 19, 18, 60.
Now Smith. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Count 19, 60 by Dragon 60.
Smith now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
60. Ready, go. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer.
Here's Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Trap 60, trap 60. Tag. 8, 19, Lion. Check. Go.
Smith throwing again. Here's a diving catch right side. A very solid gain of 27.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check out.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15. A
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Mustang, 65.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.